All right, guys, we are just getting underway as we're getting ready for episode number 2 of what we started up yesterday, Mike Tyson in the WWE. I'm pulling up the chat here on my tablet, so we'll be ready to chat with you guys as you come and go. So we're playing around with the entrance a little bit. This Mike Tyson I found on the community creations. Kind of set for Triple H, but let's see. I don't know if they got some kind of boxer entrance or maybe Shawn Michaels. Let's play around. We're waiting for some folks to pop in here. Go ahead and say hey if you're joining in. Oh, Shawn Michaels DX. See how that looks. What's going on, Bin Boxing? How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. We're just getting ready, just getting started. We're playing around with the entrances a little bit. We're gonna get going back into universe mode. We got a hardcore championship match coming up at Backlash. Let's see, how does this look for Tyson? You know, Tyson likes to do the cross chops. The green lights. Been boxing, playing some My Career on WWE. This is kind of what I'm doing too, only I'm doing a little different style. We're doing a My Career, but within universe mode. So we're taking, because the My Career is kind of like the story, driven story mode kind of deal. And so we're taking just Mike Tyson and putting him in the world of WWE. Look at that. You do it in Universe as well? Yeah, man. This is my first time trying it. Well, actually, yesterday was the first time I tried doing this style. I've done Universe mode a number of times before, but this is my first time doing it. Well, that's the Vaudevillains within just controlling one player. So, and yeah, Bing, that's what I'm doing as well. We kind of had to get a little creative with some of the booking. You can see episode 1, the video on demand in the on Twitch, and then also it'll be uploaded to the YouTube page in a couple of days as part of the archives. But we were getting some interesting booking to begin our career, so we had to kind of put our name out there, make our name known, and make some call-outs to kind of get where we're on some shows more often. Any kind of like boxing, the way these are labeled, it's kind of hard to find sometimes what you're looking for. The old Vaudevillains Dukes Up, I thought maybe some kind of boxer entrance, but no dummies allowed. What was that? LA Knight? LA Knight. We had to do some promos to get a championship match on the last episode because the McMahons kept wanting to put us over and over against Grand Metalik, even though we had not only destroyed him in a Hell in a Cell, but we had beaten him up multiple times. So finally, we were like, you know what, we're going after Strowman. We added the hardcore championship. We had some users that were on with us yesterday, and they suggested they wanted to see Mike Tyson in the current day WWE. So that's what we did. But we added in, because there were some extra spaces for championships, so we threw in the hardcore championship just for some fun. Yeah, I think. Oh, what about and Sonya? Wasn't she she has kind of like a boxer's entrance. Let's see how it looks for Tyson. Oh yeah, look at that. I normally skip the entrances we did yesterday, but we got the music shut off, and for most of the wrestlers, they don't really have videos and stuff, so I don't think there'd be much of an issue with any copyright strikes. I'm gonna have to change one thing we did get. It didn't, get uploaded yet. I have it in private, but on YouTube, they hit like 5 copyright strikes for the last Mike Tyson video for the raw loading screen for just the logo going across. I'm gonna have to go in and take that out so I don't constantly have to edit that out every single time. But I think as long as we got the music off and we don't have any video playing. Think about that for Tyson. I don't know about that one, but maybe number 1. Yeah, Sonya Deville's perfect for the Mike Tyson entrance. Sonya Deville 1. That's fine. We don't have any music. WWE image, attitude. Yeah, perfect. Universe save slot number 2. Yeah, and eventually we're gonna do we're gonna get going with a full-blown universe mode as well at some point. Okay. Right now we're just doing Mike Tyson, but down the line I have an idea for a WCW, ECW kind of alliance comeback universe mode, and we'll do that with everybody, like full-blown, every single, like how you would do a universe mode with all the wrestlers. So that'll be coming somewhere down the line. So for our first match, I don't think we have in the custom matches. Yeah, so we're going to make one. Our match with Braun Strowman that we're about to jump into, we are going to do a knockouts match. It's going to be Tyson and Strowman Hardcore Championship. So this can really be falls count anywhere, because as long as you knock them out. Pin or submission, KO on. Can you turn... No way to turn off pin or submission? Okay, maybe we can't do falls count anywhere. Okay, we'll just do... No holds barred off. Okay, there we go. Iron Man and knockout on. There we go. Okay, okay. No time limit entrance. Yeah, that's all fine. Finishers none. Default health high. Recovery time. Yeah, that's all good. Weapon wheel. Chairs. Bat. Kendo stick. Table. Ladder, of course. Basic items. And we're going to name this Knockout Match. So the only way you can win this battle and the winner will become the hardcore champion is by knocking out your opponent. So it's going to be Mike Tyson versus Braun Strowman for the hardcore championship at Backlash in a knockouts match. So let's get going. As we're going to jump into, we're going to continue here. Here we are. Let's see, just checking the chat here once again on Twitch. For those of you that are joining us, please jump in and say hey. We're always here. We're going to be chatting with all you guys all up and down, so please be a part of it. Follow here on Twitch. Make sure you subscribe to YouTube. There's links for YouTube and on Twitter as well. Twitter's going to be the best place where we can interact one-on-one, because I can just pick up the phone and talk right on Twitter. So be sure to subscribe on Twitter, tberg27 there, and all the archives and video on demand of these streams will go on to YouTube as well. So go ahead and subscribe there. Taking on Damian Priest. Who are you controlling, X-Bin? Who are you working with? Going on, getting ready to battle with Damian Priest. Oh, just your created guy? I gotcha. So we are going to get rid of this match. Free edit. And this is going to be our Hardcore Championship match. A one-on-one knockout match for the Hardcore title. And Iron Mike maybe turns into Hardcore Mike. That other attire. Oh, we're going to stick with that. And we're taking on Braun Strowman for the Hardcore Championship. There we go. Tyson's first title. I don't go on like legend difficulty. I'm usually 1 under, but for this match, because it is a championship match, and actually I need to go through and take the little animation off real quick for copyright purposes. But we're gonna do it on the one with the longest match, because you're not gonna be able to knock out Braun Strowman easily. You're also not gonna be able to knock out Mike Tyson easily either. So, all right, here we go. So these animations, these show loads give copyright strikes, so we're gonna take all of these off. They're like a generic. Yeah. Surely these wouldn't copyright strike, right? So that's fine. Or is there like an X for Extreme Rules? Let's see. That's kind of like an X, huh? An Extreme. Oh, Hardcore. Just go with static. Let's just stick to the basics. We're not going to go too crazy. So, yeah, that's good for that. That way we don't get hit copyright strike on one of those. I'm going to do that on Raw real quick, too. Edit. Oh, yeah, our match table. Show detail. There we go. Cameron, what's going on? Welcome back, fella. We are just getting started. We're taking some of these load screens off because YouTube did not like the loading screens copyright-wise, so we're eliminating those. And in the replay that I'm uploading to YouTube, the VOD of yesterday, as I'm in the process of trying to edit those out. You can trim, like do an auto trim. So I'm trying to do that. But yeah, the loading screens were not YouTube friendly for the video on demand. So here we go. We are going to well, Cameron, we're just getting started here. The Extreme Rules pay-per-view Hardcore Championship will be on the line. Tyson's first opportunity at a title, only a month into his WWE career, and he's undefeated so far. He's been calling out Strowman for a week straight, and now they're going to go one-on-one in a knockout match. So the only way to win is to knock out your opponent. Tyson Strowman, the Hardcore Championship. Let's get the show underway. Here we go. Yeah. Extreme Rules. X-Spin Boxing's got Mike Tyson in this one. Who else? Who's going for Tyson? Who's putting their bets on Tyson or Strowman in this one? Hardcore title. Who's going to get knocked out? Cameron Games with the Royal Rumble win and a SmackDown Universal Championship. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Keep it going. It'll be fun when we get around to the Royal Rumble time, when Tyson's mixing up. Look at Philly hosting Extreme Rules right in the backyard of ECW. So here we go. Let's see who wins these early matches. Becky Lynch retaining the Raw Women's Championship. Ms. Money in the Bank, Ember Moon with the victory over Tamina. This rivalry has been going on for quite a while. Shelton Benjamin knocking off Jinder Mahal, and now it is time. We're going to put the momentum on slow. So we're going to get a longer match here. We'll see if we get a longer match. Who knows? Maybe Tyson just comes right in and knocks him out. X-Bing Boxing is the Cruiserweight champ on NXT. We have the 205 Live, which we're not a part of. We made, which again you can see on the on-demand, either on Twitch or when we upload it to YouTube. But we have a 205 Live that we'll just pop in to kind of see what they're up to. And we have the WWE Cruiserweight Championship, and then we threw in the WCW Cruiserweight Championship as just kind of like an intercontinental. Maybe we can even call it the Intercontinental Cruiserweight Championship, but a secondary championship for them to battle because we kind of boosted our 205 Live up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Hardcore Championship.
Hardcore Championship match. And here comes Iron Mike, the challenger. Can he knock out the monster among men? There he is. Undefeated. He's only had matches with Grand Metalik so far in the WWE. One of those being a Hell in a Cell in his in-ring debut on Monday Night Raw. And now he will make his pay-per-view in-ring debut. We debuted at Money in the Bank after we got signed to Raw and didn't get booked for a month straight. So then we popped up on Money in the Bank, made our presence known, and then here we are, 1 month later, a month after taking down Metalik, and now we're ready to go against the monster among men. There's Tyson, looking to become Hardcore Mike. And there's the champ, Hardcore Champion Braun Strowman. Can we knock him out? Or will it be Strowman that takes down the legendary Iron Mike Tyson? So Cameron Gaines, you're almost coming up on WrestleMania. You'll be right a month away. So keep on going because you'll want to have a big opponent for WrestleMania. You got to hang on to that championship. All right, here we go. There's Strowman. There's the champ. No pinfall, no submission, no countout, no disqualification. The only way to win is by knockout or referee stoppage. I suppose one or the other. They're both one and the same, right? Because referee, he'll have the final decision of whether or not. Well, let's listen to Greg.
Weighing in at 241 pounds, Iron Mike Tyson. And introducing the champion.
I gotta check to see. There's got to be a mic in the announcing play-by-play, right? Draft coming up for X-Bin Boxing. Who knows, you might get snagged away. Maybe you get sent to NXT, right? There's the Hardcore title. So on Raw, we got the Hardcore title, the U.S. title, the Tag Team, and the Universal. We also have the Women's Tag Team, as well as the Money in the Bank. There it is, the gold, the damaged goods, the Hardcore Championship. There's the bell, and we're underway. Tyson, kick, punch, right to the gut and out of the face. Look at Tyson go. So far staggering, the big man, knocking Strowman back, still on his feet. Strowman taking everything Mike Tyson has and then some, staying on his feet and then picking up Tyson with the knee to the ribs. Has you guys ever seen anybody withstand that much from Mike Tyson and not go off of their feet? Tyson now back on the attack. Still trying to knock the big man down. Staying on his feet. Tyson hammering away. Strowman headbutt, and down goes Mike Tyson with the headbutt. And now Strowman just standing right on top of Iron Mike. Double axe handle. Now a gut wrench. Strowman just throwing Tyson around. Stomping away now. Big chop. Great Khali style. Down goes Tyson, and right now it is all Braun Strowman so far. Now he's dishing out some punch of his own. Tyson's not been knocked out yet. Tyson with the counter and the DDT, and finally the big man comes off his feet, quickly back up. Oh, Tyson going the wrong way with that rolling back elbow. Scooping Mike up. Oh! Hits him. Strowman staying on his feet. That man's a brick wall. Here comes the rights and the lefts. Tyson staggering Strowman. Oh. And another one, and there we go. Now the big man has been knocked off his feet. Strowman rolling to the outside of the ring. And we are locked. We are locked. We can't do anything. There we go. Tyson taking down Strowman. Is that going to be a knockout? Referee says he's still good. So the match will continue. Running Bulldog. Tyson going up top. To the top buckle. Big splash, but Strowman gets up the knees. But Iron Mike staying on the attack here. Again, Tyson caught going the wrong way. The leg sweep. This is a hardcore championship match, so Mike heading to the outside of the ring. I see you guys, X-Ben and Cameron, doing your thing down there. Keep it going. Tyson's got a ball bat. Oh, and Strowman. The punch to the gut, the overhead punch. Tyson loses the bat as he was trying to get hardcore on the hardcore champion. Back body drop. Strowman in control, picking up Tyson, and the spine buster. Tyson, though, with the counter. He's got the bat, and he drills Strowman right between the eyes with it. Man, if Tyson can't knock him out with his fist, what about with the bat? Strowman staggering to his feet. Iron Mike is waiting. And the knockout blow. It's Strowman out. Referee says he can continue. Not a knockout yet. Tyson picks up Strowman. Another punch. And Strowman counters. Backbreaker onto Tyson. Strowman has Tyson. And a shot to the gut. Yeah, Cameron, you're definitely going to win back that Universal Championship in no time. Save it for I don't know if you're close to WrestleMania yet, but man, if you can save it for Mania, that'd be awesome. Winning at WrestleMania, the grand stage, that's the best way to win it. Yeah, X-Ben 2 says most definitely Cameron's going to win that championship back, for sure. Tyson's got the bat as Strowman staggers up, and he knocks him down. Referee checking. Strowman still moving, not been knocked out yet. Tyson waiting as Strowman staggering. Comes in with the bat again, and he knocks him down. That was pretty brutal, as it was like a whiplash effect. And Strowman rips the bat away. Drops it down. Tyson with the flying back elbow. Knocking down Strowman. Is this going to be the knockout blow? And it is. The referee calls for the bell, and Mike Tyson is your brand new WWE Hardcore Champion. The knockout of Braun Strowman. It took multiple shots with the bat. What a match that was. That was incredible. Tyson was just hammering Strowman over and over and over. And finally the knockout blow. And we have a brand new Hardcore Champion.
Mike Tyson.
Iron Mike winning his first gold in WWE. Yes, how about that? With the knockout blow. Down goes Strowman. Down goes Strowman. All right, let's see how the rest of this card plays out. Nakamura retains the Intercontinental Championship. Kay and Royce win the tag team titles after getting beaten almost every single time in this rivalry. They become the women's tag team champions. Seth Rollins regains the Universal Championship from Drew McIntyre. Brock Lesnar defeating Samoa Joe. And in the main event, Extreme Rules. What happened? Oh, I don't know what happened. We didn't even see the results. Kofi Kingston retains the WWE Championship over Elias in the main event. X-Bing's fighting a 7'4", 640-pound, 99 overall. Oh my God, is that Cheeks from, remember from the original days of TNA? Is that who you're fighting? Someone that weighs that much? All right, so we are now the Hardcore Champion. Let's see what they got for us here on Raw. Braun Strowman's going to call somebody out. I wonder if it's going to be us, but we are not even booked coming off of Extreme Rules with the Hardcore Championship. So we'll head into this, and we're going to see what Braun Strowman has in store for it. I assume that Strowman's going to be the one coming in here and calling us out. Maybe a rematch for the Hardcore Championship at some point down the line. Because the next pay-per-view, I believe, would be SummerSlam. I have to look at the calendar and see where we are. I don't know where we are. We did Money in the Bank. That would be May, June. No, we still have a July pay-per-view in there. Yeah, we'll just have to look at the calendar and see where we are on that one. X-Ben is dead meat. My goodness. You're not playing Mortal Kombat, are you? You know Meat from Mortal Kombat? So here we go. Looks like Baron Corbin got involved in the match that John Cena picked up the win. Gallows and Anderson defeating the Viking Raiders. Lacey Evans' victory over Natalya. Becky Lynch defeating Naomi. The rematch from the pay-per-view, Cross and Bliss against the Iconics. Once again, Cross and Bliss win the rematch. Ricochet and Rey Mysterio getting the win. And now we're going to see what Braun Strowman wants with us. Well, we're not going to control. We're going to let the computer control Braun. Because we're not Braun, we're Tyson, we're Iron Mike. So we're going to see what kind of business he has here. And vent some frustrations. There he is. The man that got knocked out by Mike Tyson just 24 hours ago. The WWE Universe knows how to give a man a warm welcome. How's it going out? Man, he's really jolly for a guy that got knocked out. As much as I enjoy that, there's a reason I'm out here tonight. So let's get to it. Okay. And call out Tyson, right? There are moments in your life that will either define you or defeat you. Every time I step in the ring, it gives me that opportunity, and I want to face someone who will help define my legacy, and I expect a promo. Not quite. Yeah, there he is. So, Mike Tyson, you want to be in the big time, man? This is what's going to cost you. There's no way you're getting the top without getting through me. You wanted to tell everyone how much of a big shot you are running me down? Put your money where your mouth before I drag you out. Should we even go out there? I mean, we have nothing to prove. We knocked this guy out. We're the hardcore champion, but we're coming out anyway. Here comes the champ. Here comes Iron Mike. To go toe-to-toe with Strowman. Tyson's in a good mood. So we can't even, because we did computers. So let's see what Tyson's going to say. Man, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've learned a long time ago the only way to get attention around here is to take it. It's nothing personal, but I got something on my mind that I need to deal with right now. Okay. Shooting back at Braun. If you wanted to get my attention, all you had to do was ask me for a moment of my time. I'm not a hard man to find around the locker room, but I got no problem talking out a situation. I'd be lying if I said I appreciated being interrupted while I'm out here. You called him out. These promo wars are something else in this game. Let's see. Tyson came out here to give thanks. Thanks to each and every one of you guys have a special place in my heart. I just don't see Tyson. Seriously, I wouldn't be doing the you fans. Thank you. He just ignored Strowman and started talking to the fans suddenly. I've listened to you long enough. Time for you to shut your mouth. Blah, 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 blah. All right. The WWE's darling, man. If only Tyson had the benefit of hindsight knows where poor Strowman is right now. He wouldn't be saying all that, would he? Ooh-wee. Oh, that's a big one. Maybe it hasn't sunk in yet. Maybe all these lights and cameras got you dizzy and discombobulated. But let me make it clear, I'm not going to cave in just because that's the way... Boy, we caved your face in one night ago. You were knocked out. Done. That's why we're the champ. Tyson's saying, let's try this again next week. Yeah, maybe we get in the ring with Strowman next week. Dig a big hole. X-Bin's over there dealing with Roman Reigns. Cameron's fighting with Randy. We're fighting with Braun. Braun's got some anger issues. Yeah, brother. And out goes Tyson, so we get the win in a promo battle. So we'll see what happens with this rivalry. Are they going to make us a rivalry, or do we got to make one our own in the little... It's set for auto, I believe. Bobby Roode and Brock Lesnar, and Bobby Roode picking up a pretty big win over Brock Lesnar, and Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins continuing their rivalry as they've exchanged the Universal Championship back and forth a number of times. So, yeah. And X-Bing Boxing has been defeated by Roman Reigns. My goodness. Well... Call him out for a rematch. You gotta do it like what Strowman did. Call him out and go again, right? That's what I'm saying. Let's make sure that this... are all these rivalries set up? Are they on auto here? Rivalries. That's why we haven't started... Well, there's... Okay, so it'll just do it on its own. So we are in a growing rivalry with Braun Strowman. Here's some of the different rivalries going on. We're on SmackDown, NXT, and 205 Live. Only one big rivalry, Roderick Strong and Brian Kendrick. Looks like Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar, their feud is over. Brock Lesnar won, then Brock won. Then Brock won again. Then Brock won. Then Brock won. So, man, Joe, that was a one-sided rivalry for Samoa Joe. Okay. We're going to move on. Yeah, SummerSlam is our next pay-per-view, so Let's head on to the next Monday Night Raw. LeBron James is here, coming in for the second day. So we got LeBron here, we got Cameron, we got X-Spin Boxing. What a crew. Everyone's here. X-Spin got the rope break, one last shot. He's going for it. Okay. Yeah, let's jump into, and we got a promo to start our show. They're not booking us on Raw just yet. Look at that. That's a fresh matchup. We haven't seen that one yet. Alicia Fox and Natalya. Flair and Styles against Gallows and Logan. Cedric Alexander. I haven't seen him on Raw yet. Bray and Corbin. Brock and Ray. Ronda and Becky. And Joe somehow getting a match with Drew McIntyre, even though he got beat up in the feud with Brock Lesnar. X-Spin Boxing going for the championship. Let's cheer him on. Everyone in the comments, cheer him on as he's going for the championship. Where are we tonight for Monday Night Raw? Royal Oak, Michigan. Has that ever hosted a Monday Night Raw ever in history? Yeah. All right. Promo. Let's go. Cameron Gaines. Reverse the RKO. Hit the spear and the Universal Champion. There you go. Get that belt back. Congratulations. All right, we got to get on the mic here. Mike's got to get on the mic. So we've had our issues with Braun. Here he comes. Here comes the Hardcore Champ kicking off Monday Night Raw. No time for jokes, right? Something's got me in a bad mood. Keeping our enemies close. And here he comes. Here comes Braun, the former Hardcore Champion. How many confrontations have these two had? We had, what, 3, 4 on the last episode? This is 2 here today. So big guy getting in the ring, the monster among men. Tyson, you sure you want to do this? Yeah, do you want to get knocked out again, Braun? We'll do another knockout match. Let's go. Braun trying to get the universe on his side. If they want it, let's do it. Here we go. Here we go. The rematch. You only think about yourself. I think about the WWE Universe. Prove to me that you're worthy of getting a shot. Oh, I hit taunt. Okay. Why are they chanting welcome back? You know what? I'm done with this guy. We're going to get to fisticuffs. We've talked enough. Boom, there it is. Tyson with the rights. Here we go. Boom. It's like a big punching bag. Left, right, to the gut, to the face. Tyson. Staggering. Strowman. Throwing some kicks. And now, boom, with the fist right between the eyes. Man, Strowman didn't get any offense in there. Once again, one referee coming in to separate Mike Tyson and Braun Strowman. I don't believe that can even happen. Tommaso Ciampa, the new WWE champion in Cameron Games World. Ciampa's on NXT on our universe here. Okay. Bliss and Cross win again. Sound like an echo on that match. Alicia Fox over Natalya. AJ and Charlotte picking up the victory. Ricochet defeating Cedric Alexander. Baron Corbin defeating the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt. Brock Lesnar taking out Rey Mysterio. Ronda Rousey defeating Becky Lynch. And in the main event, Samoa Joe defeating the former Universal Champion, Drew McIntyre. So let's see. We're either going to get Strowman at some point on Monday Night Raw, or else we're going to be getting Braun Strowman at SummerSlam. Let's see how they book it. Got the McMahons in charge. Vince, all of them. Maybe Linda making some matches here. So we're going to head over to August, and we got 3 Raws left before SummerSlam. All right. Bray and Brock, Jimmy and Jay against Breezango, Becky and Dana, Bliss and Cross against the Iconic. That's a feud that'll never end, man. Gallows and Anderson against FTR, Mysterio and Ricochet, Mike Tyson on the mic once again, Cena and Corbin, and McIntyre and Rollins. So they might be saving us for SummerSlam. Eventually, we're going to want to get in the ring. I think next week, if they don't have us in the match, we're going to go out there and just make a match. We're going to pull someone. Maybe we get the Lucha House Party involved again. We already beat up Grand Metalik. Maybe we go get Kalisto, or maybe we get Sin Cara or Lince Dorado. Just rough them all up. Maybe a 3-on-1 handicap match. Cameron Games has made it all the way to WrestleMania. Good luck to you at the showcase of the Immortals at WrestleMania. Cohasset, Massachusetts. Another place I've never heard of. We're hitting up all the small towns. This must be like 90s Monday Night Raw. Brock Lesnar, victory over Bray Wyatt. This is an Extreme Rules match that Breezango wins over Jimmy and Jay. Becky Lynch defeating Dana Brooke. The Iconics lose again, the tag team champions. Just taken down by Bliss and Cross. Good Brothers defeating Dash and Dawson. Mysterio, the win over Ricochet. And now we're going to get on the mic again. Cameron Games taking on Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship. That'll be a good fight at WrestleMania. Seth, kind of like Mr. WrestleMania. He's had a lot of big WrestleMania moments, so good luck, because Seth can easily, sneak in there and get the win, get that title. You guys are awesome. You get my adrenaline pumping. Sewer system. Braun Strowman stinks. Let's do a taunt. Oh, here comes Braun. Oh, these guys are going at it again. Mike Tyson says no one cares about you, man. No one. Third grade biology teacher, Mrs. Petrie. Put your shirt back on, get from that desk. What the heck is he saying? Your act is so old and stale, right? At this, yeah. Yeah, man. Slap me silly and call me dizzy. I'm always up for a fight. Can you imagine Tyson saying that? You're in a one-of-a-kind city and a one-of-a-kind ring. That's how you choose to utilize your time? Yeah, he called him out for a match. All this time talking, we could have been fighting. That's right. Oh, Tyson just slithers out. Like Cobra Moon. And he just got out of there. Okay. So another war of words between these rivals. Baron Corbin knocking off John Cena. And in the main event, it's Drew McIntyre with the win over Seth Rollins. Okay. Inching even closer to SummerSlam. They went from having us booked against Grand Metalik every week on Raw, and now Tyson can't get back in the ring. Two Raws away until SummerSlam. What's going on in the chat here? X-Bin Boxing says he's going to make Randy Orton acknowledge him. That's right, the head of the table. Cameron Games says, one of Roman's allies is The Undertaker. What? Undertaker and Roman getting on the same page. Can you imagine that team? Okay, here we go. A triple threat match. Mike Tyson, EC3, and Braun Strowman to kick things off. Then we got Breezango against Jimmy and Jay. Bliss and Cross against the Iconics. Once again, Eric and Ivar. Gallows and Anderson. Becky Lynch and Ruby Riott. Grand Metalik and Sasha Banks and Charlotte and AJ. Cena and Corbin. And they fight last week. They're going against Dash and Dawson. The Miz and Ricochet and Seth and Brock in the main event. So let's get this one started. Triple threat match. Mike Tyson's first triple threat match. So realistically, he could lose without even getting pinned. So we got to watch out for that because we got an undefeated streak going. Much like Mike's early days in boxing. He's rolling on, going unbeaten. Where are we at this time? We've been in some small towns in Michigan, in Maryland. Now where we head to? Biloxi, Mississippi. Again, another place that I'm not sure. Well, they got some casinos in Biloxi. Anyway, okay, so yeah, we'll take a look at Tyson with the Hardcore Championship. We'll keep entrances on since we kind of got rid of all the possible copyrighted things that could be out there. Mike EC3, I believe, making his Monday Night Raw debut, because in this universe career that we've been playing, EC3 hasn't been anywhere in this universe, so he's getting his debut, and he's getting thrown right in there between the baddest man of the planet, Hardcore Mike, and the monster among men, Braun Strowman. And here comes the champ.
The following contest is a triple threat.
Is that Mike Tyson's Twitter, at Mike Tyson? So, someone check that out. Is that really his Twitter?
At 241 pounds, the WWE Hardcore Champion,
Iron Mike Tyson. Or Hardcore Mike Tyson. That's right. Go ahead, show him the fist. Fantastic. Alright, we don't need to see the other, we just wanted to see Mike come out with the title. X-Spin says that is Mike Tyson's Twitter, so there you go. Just at Mike Tyson. And tweet the man. Tell him he's the Hardcore Champion in WWE. So this is triple threat, so there should be no rules, right? I can Oh, what happened there? Collision. EC3 and Mike both kind of had the same idea. Tyson trying to go for a knee clip. That didn't work at all. Strowman takes down EC3 and then kicks him right across the chest. Braun Strowman in all kinds of control here. Tyson just rolls out of the ring. Yeah, there's no count out, so I don't know where Tyson's going. He's looking for the ring bell. This is a triple threat, so Tyson is the hardcore champ. He's going to go get a chair. As Strowman having his way with EC3. EC3 not controlling his narrative here against Strowman. Going for the cover. Tyson cracking EC3 with the chair. And then Strowman pushing the chair back into Tyson's face. Tyson with the running bulldog onto Strowman. And he's able to EC3 with a T-bone suplex onto Tyson. Dropping the elbow onto hardcore Mike. EC3 going for an early cover on Tyson. He doesn't even get a 1 count. I think Tyson's only been put down for a 2 count once in these first 2 months of his WWE career, as Tyson with the flying clothesline taking Strowman down. Chair shot countered by EC3. And then almost like a hidden blade to the back of the head as Tyson taken out of the ring. Strowman, slams EC3 right on the chair. Picked him up, threw him down, back first onto the steel chair. Welcome to Monday Night Raw, EC3. DDT, Tyson onto Strowman. Tyson missing with the back elbow. Oh, and here we go. Now the fists are coming out for EC3. What was that? What that sound was? Oh, what happened? EC3 stuck, man. Oh! He just got rammed into an invisible wall. What? I mean, Strowman's got some Papa Shango powers. What was that? The invisible wall by Tyson. Strowman, Russian leg sweep on the steel. And he's going to head back into the ring. Here comes EC3. Tyson's lining him up. He missed with the knockout punch. Russian leg sweep on the chair. Now he's got Strowman, and he's going to knock out Strowman with the punch. Here comes the cover. 1, 2, only a 2 count. That time Strowman didn't get knocked out. Tyson, another elbow. Alright, that was actually a fist, rather. Now, calling Tyson up. Here comes EC3. Oh, and EC3 probably could have waited for Strowman to get knocked out and then come in with the pin, but instead he interfered with the knockout blow, and now EC3 is going to get the cover on Strowman. Tyson in the corner, and Braun kicking out after 1. Guys that are joining in, jump in the chat, say hello. We got X-Bing, we got Cameron playing along with their universe mode. If you're new, jump in. Follow on Twitter, subscribe to YouTube. DDT by Tyson, and now Tyson, he wants payback for EC3. The knockout punch. Down goes EC3. The cover. 1, 2, and 3. And Mike Tyson wins once again. Wow, that was a pretty good triple threat, huh? Here's the early pinfall attempt from EC3. Tyson, not even a 1 count before he kicks out. The first knockout shot that Strowman was able to kick out of. I believe here's the kick out here. Only a 2 count. And then this was EC3 win. He almost got the win here. That would have been a big upset as Tyson was staggered in the corner, but then he came back with the knockout blow and picked up another win as we are inching closer and closer to SummerSlam. Iron Mike remaining undefeated in the WWE as the Hardcore Champion. Look at the rating. That's a 4-star match, huh? Not too bad. Usos, the victory over Breezango. Another win. Someone go back and tally how many times Bliss and Cross have defeated Billy Kay and Peyton Royce, because it's got to be at least 10, 15 times. And the one win for Kay and Royce was their tag team title win at Extreme Rules, which probably kept that feud going as many times as they've had matches. Good Brothers picking up the victory. Ruby Riott defeating the Man. I believe that's Ruby Riott's Monday Night Raw debut. So we got more viewers coming in. If you're just joining us, be sure to jump into the chat. We got everyone playing their own WWE 2K game. So jump in, chat with all of us. Subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitter. Charlotte and AJ getting the victory. Of course, Corbin and Cena can't work together after they just had that match a week ago. Dash and Dawson with the win. Ricochet defeating The Miz. And let's see, a win for Brock. You'd have to imagine. And Seth Rollins defeated Brock, so that will not lead to a championship match. Who is Seth going to fight at SummerSlam? He defeated Brock. He defeated McIntyre. What kind of match do they have in store for the Universal Champion? And you have things somewhere down the line. Iron Mike. We're going to be looking for that championship match ourselves. Let's see what SmackDown's up to. We're not going to go through everything, but the New Day taking on Rowan and Bryan, Kabuki Warriors, and the Iconics. Maybe that's where the Iconics are getting all their wins on SmackDown. Tamina and Ember Moon, Aleister Black and Lars Sullivan. They had a takeover match a number of years ago. Zelina Vega and Charlotte Flair, Andrade and Kane, Randy Orton and Elias, John Cena and Kevin Owens. So some of these guys are pulling double duty. And Apollo and Shelton Benjamin. Can you get on more than one show? Because I see some of these guys popping up on both shows. Let's see. Iron Mike. I guess we can just do it this way. Mike Tyson. Well, edit. He's a good guy, so everyone's cheering for him. X-Ben, you're not getting the title match? Man, that's rough. Signed show? Can I pick both? Oh yeah, I can do more than one show, okay. So I can put Tyson on more than one show, because I mean, there are a million guys jumping from both shows. So maybe somewhere down the line we'll sign an open contract, but we'll stick with Raw for right now. A minor show, okay. And our enemy is Braun Strowman. Okay, very cool. What about rankings? We gotta divisions. Whoops. Yes. Maybe we can. There's Braun Strowman with our hardcore title. We can throw ourselves in one of these divisions, can't we? Or how do these rankings work? Edit rankings. There you go. Oh, that just moves them up and down. Yeah, okay. Well, that's enough of that. Let's get back to our final Raw, the go-home Raw, before SummerSlam. See what they got in store for us. Jump in the chat here. Cameron Games stole the championship from Seth Rollins with a roll-up pin. X-Men Boxing is fighting John Cena, I'm assuming. And for Cameron Games, the winner of this match and the new WWE champion, the head of the table, Roman Reigns. Sounds like championships are just being won left and right over there. Samoa Joe and The Miz. Bliss and Cross against the Iconics. Again, Eric and Ivar against AOP. Cena and Corbin teaming up again against Jimmy and Jey Uso, Ricochet and Mysterio. Becky Lynch looking for revenge on Ruby Wyatt. Bray Wyatt and Brock Lesnar. We got a match with Eric Young. Eric Young making his Raw debut. It's the semi-main event. As we are going up against Eric Young, the world-class maniac. In the main event, Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. So we got a match with Eric Young just before the pay-per-view. We gotta knock Eric Young out, right? He's not gonna... Eric Young on the Raw before SummerSlam is not ending the undefeated streak. There's no way. Alright, where are we at tonight for Monday Night Raw? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, man. We're in Biloxi, Mississippi. Now we're in... What's this travel schedule? We went from Michigan to Massachusetts, down to Mississippi, now to Wisconsin. Samoa Joe defeating The Miz. There's the Iconics getting a win to keep that rivalry going. So they haven't lost them all. Gallows and Anderson. They've won quite a few matches lately. Looks like Baron Corbin bailed on John Cena, turned into a handicap match, but he somehow was able to beat the Usos 2-on-1. Rey Mysterio defeating Ricochet. Who won that one? Was it a draw? Looked like a draw. Nobody won that one. Brock Lesnar defeating Bray Wyatt, and now it is time to go toe-to-toe. Hardcore Mike and the world-class maniac is Eric Young making his Raw debut. Cameron Games is asking who's going to win, him or Randy Orton. It's definitely going to be you, Cameron, because there's no way that Randy Orton is going to be able to pick up the win. Yeah, world title match coming up. Oh, we're going to skip forward. I should turn entrances off. No, we didn't. Eric Young. He would have, in this game, 2K20, he would have still been, would he still been the leader of Sanity at this point? Oh, Tyson coming right in there with an MMA-style kick. He misses, and now... These wrestlers are tough, man. Tyson's hitting them with these famous lefts and rights, and they're staying on their feet, and now Tyson just going to the back of the neck. Eric Young goes down. Not even a one count. Tyson thinking he can get the quick victory over Eric Young. Eric Young, oh, coming in there with everything he had. Didn't do any damage to Tyson. Going for a snapmare. A couple of elbows right to the collarbone. Stomping away at Iron Mike. Iron Mike, or are we Hardcore Mike now that we're the Hardcore Champion? Eric Young getting Mike down and then taking a moment to pose to the fans here. Eric Young in control of Tyson, puts him up into the ropes. Now just choking him. Can't do that in boxing. Big super kick taking Mike Tyson down. Tyson trying to cover up as Eric Young hammering away while the referee stands right in front of the camera shot. That'll be a concussion in the morning. Blows to the back of the head, but Iron Mike catches Eric Young's stomp, and with one clothesline, takes the world-class maniac off of his feet. Tyson sends Eric Young into the buckle. Knee to the midsection. Missed with the stomp. Eric Young's putting up a fight here. Side headlock. Atomic drop. Low blow. This isn't a hardcore match with the referee letting it go. Dragging Tyson. Tyson back up. Rolling back elbow. How about that? I want to see Tyson do that in the boxing ring one day. That'd be cool. Another counter by Eric Young. But Tyson counters with his own. Takes Young out of the ring. Referee putting the 10 count in. Suplex on the floor. Tyson, this has got to be something he doesn't have much experience with, is brawling out on the floor, because you can't do that in the boxing world, as Eric Young sends Tyson up and over into the seats, and they're going in the stands. Tyson knocking Young back over. Get back over there. Oh. There we go. Young heads back in at the count of 7. Tyson got Eric Young. Jawbreaker over the top. Now Tyson has got his prey right where he wants him. He's stalking. He's stalking Eric Young. Eric Young gets up. Knockout punch. Down goes Eric Young, and the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Eric Young put up a fight, but it was Mike Tyson once again picking up the win to remain unbeaten here in his WWE career. What's going on now? As Braun Strowman's coming to the ring. You have to imagine these two are going to be going toe-to-toe at SummerSlam. They're jawing at each other. They're going back and forth. And that's going to be it. Just a whole bunch of talking, which these two are very good at. Strowman and Tyson are very good doing a lot of talking with each other. Pay-per-view's next. This will be big. Seth Rollins defeats Drew. Yeah, Seth's got to have no challengers at SummerSlam. He's defeated everybody on the road to SummerSlam. Just give Seth the night off, right? I mean, what the heck? SummerSlam week. And what do we got after that? Hell in a Cell, which Tyson's already done once. So 1, 2, 3. We'll probably, for this playthrough, we'll do SummerSlam, and then we'll get through Hell in a Cell. Well, Super Showdown, the Australian show. Survivor Series TLC. We'll play through Hell in a Cell, and then we'll call it a day for today's live stream. Again, for any of the action that you may have missed, past and present, we're in the process of getting everything uploaded on demand to YouTube. But it's a somewhat of a process to get it sent over, and then they go through all their copyright checks, and you got to make sure there's no background music or anything like that. So that's why it takes a bit of a process, but we'll have everything up there in due time. So this is SummerSlam. We got Rey Mysterio and AJ Styles for the U.S. Championship. The Iconics going against Bliss and Cross, not even for the tag team titles. Kane and Andrade, Ember Moon and Tamina, Bayley and Carmella for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Drew Gulak and Tony Nese for the Cruiserweight Championship. Zelina Vega one-on-one with Charlotte. Aleister Black and Shinsuke Nakamura for the Intercontinental Championship. I know this is a sports channel. We do a lot of all sports, not just wrestling. There's some rumors floating around. I don't know any Cubs people out there. Rizzo and Bryant not in the starting lineup today, just ahead of the trade deadline as they take on the Cincinnati Reds. So, what's going on there? We'll get back to playing some baseball soon because our Diamondbacks that we've been playing, we just hit 40 wins, and we got a pretty big, 2 big series in our next playthrough with the Dodgers that'll be for first place. So we'll be getting back into some baseball soon. How about this first-time matchup? Kota Ibushi and Lars Sullivan. Oh, man, I want to be famous. Yeah, man, make me famous. Tell you what, you could, if you donate, unsend Golly, 657. You hit about on my Twitch page and hit donate. Man, donate like $1,000 to me, and then I'll click on your link. I'll go to Big Follows, and then I'll just spend that $1,000 from your donation. We'll go to town, man. We'll become famous together. John Cena and Baron Corbin, after teaming up the last 2 weeks on Raw, they go one-on-one. Kofi Kingston defending the WWE Championship against Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar. So Brock, I guess by default, getting the Universal Championship match. We're not even on this card. The main event, Becky Lynch and Lacey Evans for the Raw Women's Championship. So we're not even on the card. We're going to make room for ourselves, all right? Yeah, I know. I was just seeing that it's a scammer. I was just seeing if I can get them to, I don't know, maybe the robot would come and click on the donate page on my about section and throw some money my way, and I can scam the scammer. But yeah, it didn't. Obviously not going to take. So where are we going to put our Hardcore Championship match? We got to delete one of these matches. How about Charlotte and... it's a title match. Let's take out Charlotte and Zelina. So we'll customize that. And it will be a Hardcore Championship match. So falls count anywhere, right? Because it's the Hardcore title. Title match on, yes. And it will be Iron Mike defending his championship against the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman. It will be for the Hardcore title. So here we go. SummerSlam. Oh, I didn't change that. Well, we'll have to edit it out from YouTube if it gets hit with a strike. Yeah, those little animations are trigger strikes for whatever reason. And it's a logo. It's an animated logo. What the heck? Not on Twitch, though, of course. It seems to be a YouTube situation. So we are at SummerSlam. Or we got SummerSlam this year. Brooklyn, New York, of course. SummerSlam is usually always there. It's either there or it's at the Staples Center. So we're in Brooklyn. We'll be defending our Hardcore Championship for the first time since winning it in a rematch with Braun Strowman. So AJ Styles retains over Rey Mysterio. Bliss and Cross defeating the Iconics. Kane taking down Andrade. Money in the Bank winner over Tamina. Bayley retaining the SmackDown Women's Championship. Drew Gulak retaining the Cruiserweight Championship. And now it's time for our Falls Count Anywhere match. Not worry about entrances. SmackDown Championship first defense for Iron Mike. Let's look at the chat while this thing's loading up here. What's going on? X-Bing Boxing is at the Survivor Series. Cameron hit Randy with 2 RKOs, 2 Superman punches, and 2 spears. Is Roman Reigns doing the RKO now? He's stealing Randy's moves. And X-Ben is the captain for Survivor Series. Maybe Tyson needs to put a... What would Tyson's Survivor Series team be? Someone's got to be good with their fists. Maybe William Regal? Remember he was the... What did he used to call his punch? The power of the punch? Gotta have Regal on the team. Speaking of the power of the punch, Hardcore Championship on the line. Strowman and Tyson, Falls Count Anywhere. Tyson quickly off of his feet and then rolling out of the ring. But here comes Strowman with the chase. Tyson, Irish, sends him right back first into the barricade. And now Tyson going to clear the announce table. Tyson was already dangerous enough. Now you give him no rules. Russian leg sweep right onto the outside, and now Tyson going for some weapons. But he's not fast enough. Strowman comes over with the headbutt. Referee way out of position. Able to get a 1 count here on Iron Mike. Mike sent into the barricade. Strowman right into the announce table. They're going into the crowd. This is like Eric Young. Watch out. You got Strowman and Tyson fighting right in front of you. That's your money's worth. Now they're coming back in. Oh, Strowman once again sent right over. And here comes Mike. Mike with the fist. Knocking Strowman back. Oh, with the uppercut. Where are they going? Falls count anywhere. Strowman wanting to head back towards ringside. Tyson ducking. Oh, watch out. That gentleman in the purple almost got run over by Strowman. Back to the ringside area. Nope. Oh yeah, we'll try it again. So they don't let you jump back over until Strowman's to his feet. Oh my god, what's going on? The announce table coming into the crowd. Tyson's in. He's going to look for some weapons here. Turn the lights on. There's no lights over here. There's pure darkness. As they're battling off to the side of the arena, and Tyson going to town on Strowman with the Singapore cane. Leg sweep on the concrete. Tyson taking Strowman right over to the table. Oh, the suplex didn't connect with the table. Let's try that again. Let's try. Oh, Strowman countering the headbutt. Tyson with a counter. Take him over to the table again. This time, Strowman goes through the table. Is that going to be enough to put him down? No knockout punch needed for this one. Cover. 1, 2. How about that? That was a quick one. That was way too quick as Braun Strowman is no competition for Iron Mike. Iron Mike retains the Hardcore Championship in the crowd, putting Strowman through the table in minutes. I mean, that's what Tyson was known for in his boxing days, wasn't it? He's just a quick knock. I mean, they say you would step away for a second on a Tyson fight, you miss everything. So, it seems about right that here in the wrestling world, he would dominate. Alright, we're going to check out the rest of this card as Shinsuke retains the Intercontinental Championship. Kota Ibushi knocking off Lars Sullivan. John Cena defeating Baron Corbin. Kofi Kingston retaining the WWE Championship. Seth Rollins retaining the Universal Championship. And the triple threat match is going to be won by Becky Lynch. So I don't think any titles changed hands on this show, did they? No titles changed hands at SummerSlam. But that one is in the books, and now we're going to head to Hell in a Cell. Who's coming next for Iron Mike? Do we deal with Strowman again? I think we've embarrassed Strowman enough. Tonight we got Baron and Brock. Bray and the Big Show. Akam and Razor and the Good Brothers. Ricochet calling someone out. Kalisto and Lacey Evans against Charlotte and AJ. Charlotte and AJ have been a pretty successful team. Mike Tyson going to be on the mic, looking for his next opponent. Maybe I don't know, can we control who we call somebody else out? Let's We'll see, but Tyson's going to be on the mic again. We got a championship match. Becky and Ronda for the Raw Women's Championship on Raw. John Cena and Samoa Joe. And our main event, the Universal title on the line. So Drew McIntyre, I don't know how he earned an opportunity for the title, but 24 hours after Seth Rollins defended the Universal Championship against Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, he's going to go toe-to-toe with Drew McIntyre. All right, let's take a look in the chat here. We got Cameron and Randy is the new WWE champion in his world. Seth is the new SmackDown Universal champion. X-Bing Boxing says Drew McIntyre is his Raw champion. Okay. Well, we're going to see. Let's see. Again, I don't know, the booking. That's part of the fun of Universe, of course. The booking is just wild. And somehow Drew getting 2 championship matches here on Monday Night Raw. The women's and the Universal. Louisville, Kentucky. Home of Jim Cornette, the Louisville Slugger. Brock Lesnar, easy win over Baron Corbin. Bray Wyatt taking down the Big Show. Gallows and Anderson over AOP. Ricochet and Rey Mysterio continuing their feud. Kalisto and Lacey Evans with a win over Charlotte and AJ. And we're going to get into a promo battle here. Let's see if what we can do to maybe avoid calling out Strowman. We're ready for something a little different here. So let's see what that entails. Or maybe we take on Strowman again. Maybe we take Strowman in Hell in a Cell. And like Grand Metalik, we end him in the cage. Because, we got to be on that card, right? We definitely got to be on the Hell in a Cell. There's Iron Mike. Can't think of a better place to cause trouble. I'm in the mood to fight. Next step for me. Seems like we're calling it. Yep, it's gonna be Braun again. The rivalry with Braun continues. That's all right. I can tell you weren't expecting a superstar of my caliber to face you tonight. Man, we beat you. We knocked you out and put you through a table. They'll hand anyone a microphone. That's what I'm saying, man. Talking about his biology teacher again. You spent your whole day hyping yourself up for this. He sure did. Yeah, he sure did. Oh, buried enemies in the middle. You know what? Yeah, say whatever you want. I'm not going to listen to you. I've beaten you twice. Get out of here. Prison movie to Mike Tyson. Well, that's a low blow. He just cut deep. All right, Tyson, we're going to give you one chance to walk away. Let's see if he takes it. If he doesn't... You know what? We're going to lay him out. We're going for the fight. We're fighting him. We're brawling with Tyson. With Strowman. Corey Perry joining the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's kind of huge. The veteran going to the Tampa Bay Lightning. And looks like Montreal's in that little picture. So we're brawling with Strowman again. Yeah. Yeah, man. We need weapons. We're hardcore Mike. Can we get weapons in the brawl? Oh, he take steps. Come on. Come out here, Braun. I got steps for you. We got steps waiting for you. Tyson with the steps. Knocking down Strowman. Look at this brawl. Yeah, that'll probably be the plan, Cameron. We'll definitely, hopefully, end up with Strowman at Hell in a Cell, and then maybe we can end this thing once and for all. Yeah. Easy episode of Raw. Ronda Rousey defeating Becky Lynch and winning the Raw Women's Championships. We have a new champion crowned here. John Cena defeating Samoa Joe in our main event. Seth Rollins retains the Universal Championship. What a champion Seth has been, right? All right. We're scooting on forward here. Maybe we do a quick SmackDown check, see what SmackDown's up to. Sheamus and Cesaro against the Hardy Boys. Matt and Jeff, or Broken Matt and Obsolete Jeff. The New Day against the B Team. Ember Moon, Mickie James, and Maryse in a triple threat. Liv Morgan against Charlotte Flair. Chad Gable taking on Mustafa Ali. It's a 205 Live match because they're on that roster as well. Elias and Aleister Black. Elias had that championship match at the last pay-per-view. And yeah, nothing since then. Roman Reigns and Kane. Bayley and Finn against Nakamura and Deville. And the main event, Randy Orton and John Cena. That's SmackDown. So 2 Raws left, and then we'll play Hell in a Cell. And then we'll call it a day on today's stream. And after that, I don't know when we'll be back. We got tomorrow, but I don't know what's going on tomorrow, the weekend. Yeah, you'll just have to stay tuned. To find out, man, Twitter, that's going to be the best place to find out when we're doing streams. You can always ask, tweet, I'm always on there. So definitely pop on into and follow on Twitter for that kind of stuff. And YouTube as well. I mean, we'll be uploading the video on demand, so if you want to see the past streams, not only can you catch them here on Twitch, but we'll be getting them on YouTube eventually. All right, so Monday Night Raw time. We got John Cena. Look at this. The opening matchup, Mike Tyson and John Cena. Just throwing that one out there. Willie, I mean, that's a WrestleMania match. EC3 coming back after his beating from us. And Akam and Luke Gallows. What a main event that is, right? Akam and Luke Gallows main eventing Raw. So here we go. John Cena and Mike Tyson to kick off Monday Night Raw. Look at the viewers pouring in. We're up to 5 now. If you're new here, jump in the chat, man. We got X Being Boxing. He's battling out with Randy Orton. We got Cameron who's going to Money in the Bank. Be a part of the community, man. Jump in the chat. Be with us. Don't be a stranger, man. We got everyone just chatting away. Look at 126 comments on this stream. Follow us on Twitter. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us here on Twitch if you're not already following. Scotland. We went all the way to Scotland for this one. What a trip that was. Maybe that's why they're going with the huge opener. It's like Saturday night main event style. We're going to do a long match here between Tyson and Cena. This one's going to be a quick one. Yeah, I mean, what the heck? Opening up with Tyson and Cena, and the main event being Akam and Luke Gallows. They're definitely going in reverse. So what a battle. The hardcore champion Iron Mike. If we win this match and then we go on to defeat Strowman, I mean, what do you think? We keep defending our hardcore title, right? But eventually, we're going to have to start challenging for the big red belt, the Universal Championship. Tyson starting with that back elbow onto Cena. Look at this. The battle of legends here in Scotland. Iron Mike, John Cena. Boom. All Iron Mike in the early going here. Back body drop onto John. Submission. Sharpshooter. Locking it in. Do we tap Cena out? Cena never taps, right? There's no... Yeah, he's going to quickly get out of that one. Very easy. Oh, Cena to Tyson. And now Tornado DBT, Chavo Guerrero style from the top. See a gut wrench Iron Mike. Yes, he is. Look at the strength of Cena. Boom. Tyson. Oh, was that low? I don't know. Not a hardcore match. There are rules in this one. Even though Tyson is the hardcore champion, there are rules in this match. So Mikey's got to be careful not to get disqualified. Now just stomping away at Cena. Those of you that are watching, man, jump in the chat for sure. Be a part of it. We got Cameron and X-Bin. They've been chatting away on this entire stream. If you're new here, make some friends. Come on, we're all doing our thing here. Oh! Throw it across the bottom rope. Armbar now. Really close to the ropes, though. Yep. Referee calling that one easily. Back elbow. Tyson knocking down Cena, and now Tyson going up top. High risk. Is he going for the Mike Tyson splash? Oh, an elbow drop. I don't think we've seen that out of Tyson yet. Tyson going for the cover onto Cena. Only a 2 count. Cena with the counter. Boot to the midsection. Back body drop. Back of the head. Dropping Tyson down. Five moves of doom. The reversal, and puts him down. Telling Mike, you can't see me. No, he's going to pick him up. I think he was going for the attitude adjustment, but it's countered by Tyson. Side headlock by Cena. Picking him up. Electric chair. Modified one-winged angel. Just planted him face first. Pancake style. Going for the cover. 1. Only a 1 count. Tyson's only been put down for a 2 count once in his WWE career. We're moving into September. We started in April, so that's pretty good. Tyson stomping away. Tyson and Cena. Who would have thought you'd seen that one, man? For those of you tuning in today, you're seeing a legendary, rare battle. First time ever, maybe once in a lifetime, Cena and Tyson. Now Cena putting Tyson up top. It's going to be a superplex. Big superplex. He's got Tyson down. The cover. Oh, not even a 1 count. The superplex, not enough to put down Iron Mike. And that kick just woke up Tyson. That kick woke Mike Tyson up, and here he comes. Raining in lefts and blows. Trying to knock Cena down, and he goes down. John Cena is down. Is it going to be time for the knockout punch? Got Cena too close to the ropes. He's going to club away. I think if Cena wouldn't have been close to the ropes, it might have been time for that knockout punch. How about now? He's got him down. Mr. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. The stalk. And the knockout blow. Is that enough to put down John Cena? The cover. 1, 2, and 3. Iron Mike Tyson remains undefeated. Hardcore Mike Tyson. He gets the win over John Cena. It was a non-title match, but the undefeated streak was on the line. Oh, and here comes Braun Strowman, of course. That's right, drape that title over your shoulder. Strowman, Tyson, you have to believe. One more time at Hell in a Cell, they're going to do battle, as we'll have one more Raw before the pay-per-view. Tyson's no stranger to Hell in a Cell. Remember, that was Tyson's debut on Raw, was the Hell in a Cell against Grand Metalik. Baron Corbin defeating Mojo Rawley with a steel cage tornado tag. Dash and Dawson with the victory. Ricochet taking down Rey Mysterio. Samoa Joe over EC3, so he's 0-2 to begin his WWE Raw career. Drew McIntyre defeating Bray Wyatt. Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. Seth and Brock. Brock won another opportunity at Seth. And our main event, man, is going to be Luke Gallows defeating Akam in a main event. That could headline the Tokyo Dome right there. Luke Gallows and Akam. So we're going to go to the go-home Raw before Hell in a Cell and see what kind of business Tyson and Strowman have before we head into the Hell in a Cell. We've already defeated Braun Strowman twice in this broadcast alone. Once in the knockout match at Backlash, and then in the Falls Count Anywhere Hardcore Championship match at SummerSlam. So we got Ronda and Becky non-title. Ricochet and Rey, after they've had their feud, they're going to team up to take on Lucha House Party. Eric and Ivar against Breezango. Hawkins and Ryder. And we're going to team up with Strowman. What the heck? Someone is doing some creative stuff today. That'd be Vince putting rivals like Ricochet and Rey together. And we got to team up with Braun. Ugh. Disgusting. Bray and Seth. Cena and Joe. Lesnar and Corbin. And Akam and Razor against the Usos. That's back-to-back main events for the AOP. All right, let's get going. I guess we got to team up with Strowman here. Not going to be our favorite thing in the world, but we'll deal with them. Are we still in Scotland, or are we still in Europe? Where are they putting us this week? We got one trip to Scotland. Do we come back to Mississippi again? Let's see. Again, if you're new here, if you're joining for the first time, jump in the chat. We got a whole awesome, friendly community. We're in Philly again. We were just in Philly for Extreme Rules, so we're coming back to Philly a second time. We got a great group of folks here, so join in, chat with us, follow along on Twitch and Twitter and YouTube. So Ronda's going to take down Becky Lynch again, so that's back-to-back wins. Becky Lynch still wanting a rematch somehow, even though she keeps losing. Mysterio and Ricochet picking up the win. So if they're able to work together, maybe we can work together. Eric and Ivar with the win, and here we go. I'm going to put the momentum on fast. Yeah. Because tag matches, they can go on forever with the way that people come in and break up pins. So putting it on fast be pretty good for us, because we're ready to get to Hell in a Cell. We're ready to see. I'm going to assume that we're going to do a Hell in a Cell match with the hardcore title on the line against Braun Strowman, which would be a good cap on this stream as we move forward. You know, we got the Royal Rumble that we're going to be eyeing down the line. Oh, look at that. Strowman tagging himself in. All right. You want to be in this one? We'll sit outside the ring. Go ahead, Strowman. Do your thing. But if we get our first loss because of Braun Strowman, that'd be terrible. Then we'd really want to do some damage to him at Hell in a Cell. We're not even gonna let him we're not even gonna help him with breaking up any pins or anything. He wants to do this on his own. Let the big guy do it on his own. Look at this. Oh! Strowman knocking us down. Uh-oh. What's Hawkins and Ryder gonna do? Baseball slide. The most professional wrestler taking down Tyson and Strowman in one baseball slide. It's a cinematic match, man. What is this? I ought to leave him. X-Spin. I should take off. Not only did he tag himself in, but he laid us out. You know what? Big guy, come here. Not you. Not you either. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And nah, that was done on purpose. Have fun, Braun. Tyson is heading out. We're out of here. You wanted to be in the match, you put our hand... We didn't even want to be in this tag match. So we're just going to chill up here. We're going to watch the rest of the match from up here. Where's the broadcast table? Let's do commentary. Can we go over to the broadcast table? Isn't it over here? Can't even see where we're going. The announcers are over here somewhere. Oh yeah, there we are. Yeah, we're at the announce table, okay. There we go. We're at the announce table now. We're doing commentary. Mike Tyson doing commentary from the announce table, from the announce position. While Strowman's doing this one-on-one. You gotta squint to see this camera angle, man. Strowman got the cover. Only a 1 count. Come on, big guy. You wanted to be in there. You wanted to do your thing. I say if he loses, if he blows this match, we'll put the hardcore title on the line against Ryder and Hawkins. We'll go 2-on-1. If they win, they get Strowman's title shot. That's what I'm saying. We're just continuing to do commentary up here. Talking, who's on Raw these days? Are we going with the real life team? We got Byron Saxton, Corey Graves, Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Smith comes from the fight world, right? I mean MMA, but still sitting right there with Tyson. Strowman choking out Zack Ryder. That can be enough. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Come on, Strowman. We put John Cena away in less time than it's taking you to take out Zack Ryder. We're just sitting here all day, biding our time. Cover. Nope. Yep, old Strowman. You wanted to do it on your own. Now we can really see the announce table. Come on, Braun. Only 1 count. Alright, you know what? There's enough of this. We gotta get to Hell in a Cell. This guy's taking way too long. Maybe Shane is right. Remember, he's calling him stupid. Stupid Braun. The illegal man is in the ring, so we're getting counted away here. We'll get out in time, don't worry. Alright, Braun, put him away. Put him away. Nothing. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Now he wants to tag me in. Looks like we pulled away for a second. Alright, watch how quickly we do this. Oh, Braun's sitting there taking forever. We're going to put... Oh, alright, come on, Ryder. Let's go, Ryder. Clothesline. There's some trash in the ring now as we're taking Zack Ryder down. Mike Tyson's a heavy hitter, man. Oh, reversal. Up and over. Nice counter. Tyson's going to go high risk in this one. Boom! Missile drop kick. And Zack Ryder kicked out. Okay. Okay, Zack. Yeah, he missed it. That was like Eric Young. He missed with that blow. Ryder, he's going to send us in the buckle. Boom. Boom. Left. Right. Down goes Ryder. Down goes Ryder. Big snap suplex. We got enough for the knockout blow? Oh, yeah, we do. Here we go. Watch this, Strowman. You watching? You watching, Braun? Knockout blow! Down goes Ryder. 1, 2. Braun? You didn't even come in to help. Why don't we just pin him again? Let's see if that's enough. Only a 2 count. My goodness. Braun's gonna be the worst partner in history. Couldn't put the guy away. Didn't save us when Hawkins got in the ring. Oh! Down goes Tyson. Not even a 1 count. That was like a play of the day. That was a Elix Skipper. Drop kick by Ryder. Alright, you know what? We're done with this. You get back in there, big guy. You wanted to be in? You take him down. Go ahead. Go ahead, big man. So this match is kind of going a little longer than we thought, so we might actually save the Hell in a Cell for the next stream, which that might be a good cliffhanger. We could tempt people to come back for the Hell in a Cell match as we defend the Hardcore Championship against Braun Strowman. We're not officially booked for that yet. We'll see what the booking looks like, but we can only assume as that's been our rivalry here. Oh, was I controlling Braun? I tagged out. I thought it was just Tyson, because when the match started, I was only controlling Tyson. And then, I guess, then also, okay, well, whatever. So Braun got beat. The Fool got beat in the tag match. It's technically Tyson's first loss, but he has yet to be pinned on his own. He's yet to be submitted. And Tyson's looking at him like, look at you. Look at you. You want to fight me at Hell in a Cell? You just got beat by the most professional wrestler. So what do you think? Should we add the Hawkins and Ryder? Should we put Hawkins and Strowman triple threat match for Hell in a Cell next time? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's lined up for us. Cameron Games says yeah. So that'd be interesting. So Hawkins, Strowman, Tyson, Hell in a Cell for the Hardcore Championship. As we'll wrap up this episode of Raw. Charlotte and AJ continue their winning ways. Seth getting the win. Samoa Joe defeating John Cena. And Brock Lesnar defeating Baron Corbin. And in our main event, the Usos taking down AOP. So we'll get ready to wrap things up for today. And we'll look forward and see what we got for next time. As Hell in a Cell will be next. It's past 1 o'clock here, so it's almost lunchtime, man. I gotta get some lunch. We'll take a look at SmackDown real quick. Dolph Ziggler and Cena. Mandy and Sonya against the Iconics. We haven't seen the Iconics and Bliss and Cross feud on Raw in a long time. Charlotte and Maurice, Kane and Andrade, Shelton and Alistair, Finn Balor and Bayley against Kyrie and Mustafa, Nakamura on the mic, Elias and Roman, and Xavier Woods and Cesaro in the main event. Do a 4-way, okay. So we're hearing for 4-way. So next time we get together, Hell in a Cell, Fatal 4-way, could Mike Tyson possibly lose again without getting pinned or submitted? He already has the first loss to his record, which is technically my fault because I didn't know I was controlling Braun Strowman at the time when that pin happened. I thought it was like how the thing started at the beginning when I was just Tyson, and then all of a sudden I became Strowman. But let's see. Hell in a Cell, Ricochet and Ray, Charlotte and Zelina, Roderick and Brian Kendrick. The SmackDown Tag Team Championship, New Day against the Bar. So Kofi's a double champion then, because the New Day, all three of them, SmackDown Tag Champs. He's also the WWE Champ. Gallows and Anderson defending the Raw Tag Team titles against Akam and Razor. Elias and Roman. Ronda and Becky for the Raw Women's Championship. Seth and Brock for the Universal title. And Bayley and Ember Moon. Is Ember cashing in her Money in the Bank? She is. Miss Money in the Bank against the SmackDown Women's Champion. So we're not on the card. We'll have to make room here. Who do we kick out next time? Maybe we kick the cruiserweights off, right? So we can put an extra Hell in a Cell. So next time out, we'll do the Fatal 4-Way for the Hardcore Championship. Hell in a Cell, Hawkins, Ryder, Tyson, and Strowman for Hell in a Cell. So once again, for everyone that tuned in, thanks for joining. You can keep up. We'll be on Twitter. We'll upload the VOD for this not only here on Twitch, but it'll be hopefully permanently on YouTube where you can check it out there. So make sure to subscribe to everything. Follow along if you're not already. Tell your friends to jump in. Give us a follow here on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, all that fun stuff. And until next time, Hell in a Cell, Fatal 4-Way for the Hardcore Championship. We'll see if Tyson can keep things rolling.